we will be free. For when the rising tide is turned in every London quarter, Parliament comes crashing down with Robert's Rules of Order.
All right, well, you're next up. Huh?
Okay, Friday the 9th. Oh, okay. This should be pretty straightforward.
Well, I always fuck those up.
No. This is fundamental. This is base fundamentals. The precedence of the various rules of a society is as follows.
Not that. The bylaws, constitution. Okay,
yes.
Go ahead.
yeah, exactly. The documents actually is what they're talking about here.
Okay.
They say rules, but it should be documents. A, constitution, corporate charter, bylaws, rules of order, standing rules.
Wait, they're doing it in order of descending?
Precedence, yeah.
But descending?
It just says precedence.
Because a lot of times they... Okay, go ahead.
B, corporate charter, constitution, bylaws, standing rules, rules of order. C, corporate charter, constitution, bylaws, rules of order, standing rules. So the last two are flipped.
Mm-hmm.
D, corporate charter, bylaws, standing rules, special rules of order, rules of order.
C.
Yes.
And some people would go quickly and hit B without realizing that special rules and standing rules were flipped. Because special rules are over standing rules.
Yeah. But the one difference between B and C was the flip of those two. Yeah. Because A and D, A is wrong because corporate charter overrides constitution.
Right.
D is wrong because it has standing rules, special rules of order.
That's totally wrong.
Order. Yeah, this is the last three are just way out of whack. So, which let the logical answers to those two.
And people would get confused in that because we tend to refer to the whole universe of special rules and standing rules as standing rules.
Right, and we've gone through that a million times.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and there is a difference.
Yeah. Okay, so this is on...
In the beginning. Let there be light.
Yeah, this is way back in first chapter, page 10.
I thought it would be in the Roman numeral pages.
Almost. This is back in my highlighted areas. Let's see. I had to go through and re-highlight everything with a new conversion.
You are. And I'm trying to find where it would be in the...
Okay, chapter 2, very first page.
Okay, read. I'm looking just to see if I can
find...
I like looking as to where it would be in the index.
Yeah. The various kinds of rules in which a society may formally adopt include the following: corporate charter, constitution, and or bylaws, rules of order, which may include a standard work on parliamentary law adopted as society's parliamentary authority, and any special rules of order, and standing rules. For each of these types of rules is discussed below, and it goes through the whole multiple paragraphs. For a complete treatment of bylaws, see Chapter 56-57. In matters not governed by any adopted rule, a society may be guided by established custom, also discussed below.
But there it doesn't say that that's the precedence, but it is.
I'm going to make a presumption here. They're acting as if that is the.
It says that explicitly somewhere, though.
Yeah.
And this isn't the spot. It says that, but it does say that.
Is the corporate charter sets up? I'm
trying to find where they would specifically say that because I know it does somewhere.
It does somewhere. You're right because I've seen it before too. I'm trying to figure out where in the hell it's at.
And I know at least in that book. I can't guarantee in this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to... Okay, here we go.
What do you got?
Except for the corporate charter in an incorporated society, the bylaws, as the single combination type instrument it is called in this book, comprise the highest body of rules in societies as normally established today. Such an instrument supersedes all other rules except the corporate charter. In organizations that have both a constitution and bylaws as separate documents, the constitution is the higher of the two bodies of rules and supersedes the bylaws.
Right.
So that then gave charter, constitution, bylaws.
Right.
And I think when you go to the section that talks about standing rules and special rules, it then gives the order of
which
that.
is literally 2 paragraphs down.
Yeah. Well,
a standing rule can be adopted by a majority vote without previous notice, provided it does not conflict with or amend any existing rule of the or act of the society.
I'm sure in there, but I was really more looking for the hierarchy of
Yeah, you're looking
corporate
for
charter.
bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. But we found the one at least that dealt with charter,
Right.
constitution, bylaws.
Right. This may be going back down a long discussion we've had a while back, but the correct answer on this list puts rules of order ahead of standing
It
rules.
is.
Right.
They are.
But then, okay, this is going back down the rabbit hole. If the rules of order are generally like your parliamentary procedure, Roberts and so on, but then there are exceptions that you have to carve out for your specific society. Wouldn't those take a precedence over the rules of order? Or is that not a standing rule?
Standing rules have to do with things that aren't parliamentary. They have to do with like things such as all members shall wear a name badge. That's
Right.
the typical example of a standing rule.
Right. Or for, well, okay, that makes sense. Okay, just making sure I have it. Because part of the problem with the question is that the last section, D, specifically says special standing rules, special rules of orders, and rules of order. But the other ones don't cover all three of those. And technically, well, unless the order of those three are wrong on the last one, you could have an answer to this without the Constitution being listed because they recommend getting rid of your Constitution and just doing bylaws.
Right.
So even the answers can be a little misleading, unless you know that these three are in the wrong sequence.
Right.
Right. So.
But if there was
This one's
one,
just in the wrong sequence.
yeah, if there was one that was in the right sequence but just omitted Constitution, that would be correct.
Right. Yeah. So fair enough. Okay, I think we've beaten that one up. We have next
All right.
Saturday,
and that's
it.
it. Okay.
We want the next Saturday or not? Because
No.
we started with Sunday.
Right. So we're going to Saturday a week.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Right. This is our last one.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
So we're saying the same thing.
Wah, wah, wah,
And
wah,
still
wah.
confusing each other.
Favor! Let's hear the opposition side. Like a stubborn donkey's bray. All opposed? You say nay. Opposed! Opposed! The motion carries anyway.